Good evening and welcome to Faux News. I'm Bull Spitzer. Tonight on Faux News, we take an in-depth look at a heartwarming story. The story of our government's heroic efforts to save an endangered species. Billionaire Wall Street bankers. Responding to a deepening financial crisis on Wall Street, Washington this week took an extraordinary step, taking $95 billion of taxpayer money, your money. Washington bought one of the world's largest insurance companies, showing once again that when it comes to your wallet, the sky's the limit. We turn now to talk to one of the proud new owners of this insurance company, average American taxpayer Earl Scrood. Earl, welcome to Faux News.
Bull, I'm delighted to be here. Faux News is one of my favorite programs. You're so fairly unbalanced.
That's fair and balanced, Earl. Earl, let me ask you first, how does it feel to be the proud new owner of one of the world's premier insurance companies?
Well, Bull, after losing my home to foreclosure, it feels good to own anything.
That's the spirit, Earl. We're all Americans and we're all in this together, right?
We sure are now, Bull. I didn't think those billionaire Wall Street bankers cared one bit about me, but now that they've sold me one of the largest insurance companies in the world, why, it just chokes me up.
Yes, when it comes to taxpayer money, Washington's generosity is really touching. Earl, what do you plan to do with your new insurance company?
Well, now that I got an insurance company, maybe I can get some health care coverage so I can get that life-saving operation that I've been needing.
I'm afraid you misunderstand, Earl. Just because you now own one of the world's largest insurance companies doesn't mean you actually get any insurance.
You know, I figured there might be a catch.
Earl, when it comes to Washington and taxpayer money, there's always a catch. Anyway, Earl, thank you for joining us and enjoy your new insurance company. We turn now to one of those poor wretched souls on Wall Street, billionaire banker Phil T. Rich. Mr. Rich, welcome to Faux News. Bull, I'm happy to be here. Faux News is one of my favorite programs. You're so fairly unbalanced. Mr. Rich, are you upset that the American taxpayers now own your insurance company and you're out on the street?
Upset? Why should I be upset, Bull?
That insurance company wasn't worth the phony paper it was made up of. I'm really happy that Washington picked the pockets of the American taxpayers. I'm glad the American taxpayers are all pitching in to help each other out. And besides that, Bull, it's not like I'm going to be out on the street, more like out on the beach. When Washington picked the pockets of the American taxpayers, that money came straight out of their wallets and straight into mine. My cut was about $100 million. $100 million? But you ruined one of the largest corporations on the planet. Bull, listen, it takes a very special person to take a company that has $1 trillion in assets and run it straight into the ground. I think I should be getting even more compensation. What will you do now that the American taxpayers own your company? Well, Bull, I plan to just hang around for a while until the company is healthy again. Once it's making profits, Uncle Sam will give it right back to me. I'll be back working hard on Wall Street. You mean to tell me that the American taxpayers aren't going to see any profits after buying your insurance company? You don't get it, do you, Bull? That's not how it works. Profit is for rich people. Debt is for poor suckers like average American taxpayers. I reap billions of dollars because I don't ever have to take any risks, knowing that the taxpayers are always there to bail me out. That's why it's called a free market, Bull. Happy days are here again, the skies above are clear. And finally, we have a quick report on the war in Iraq. Joining us now is the head of Central Command, General Havoc. General, welcome back to Faux News. How is the war in Iraq going? Bull, the war is over. We're pulling all the troops out of Iraq. You mean we finally won the war? No, Bull, we ran out of money. Seems the American people would rather own one of the world's largest insurance companies than win the war in Iraq. So, we're bringing the war home to Wall Streetistan. Class war, that is. Yeehaw! Actually, I'd rather not own the insurance company or the war. I just want my house back. That's all the time we have for the news this evening. Coming up next on the Faux News Channel, Larry King interviews Vice President Dick Cheney on location in his secure, undisclosed bank vault. Hey, where's my wallet? Has anybody seen my wallet? I'm Paul George, here to tell you, Orwell was an optimist. You can bank on it.